What is up, guys? Yeah, totally. First time ever putting that light in. Put the couple batteries in. Looks awesome. So, also got the color done right here. Peeling looks really disgusting, of course. So, guys, today we're gonna have to talk about something very, very important. This goes for all you magicians out there. You need to have really good pocket management because you're gonna do something really dumb like I did, like going out and destroying a $100 gimmick. It's not a good feeling when you do something that dumb, and I have to take full responsibility. I didn't hand it to somebody and like end up screwing it up. It was all me completely. And once I when I was second guessing myself, I should have stopped what I was doing. If you guys didn't know, I went out and I did a gig for a dispensary in my area. I went out and I got to perform for 420. I had to go on the 19th because they were prepping for the day after, where it's super busy. But they wanted me to come the day before, perform for people in line, do some magic, and then I'm all good. Paid me. I get to go home. It was really fun. Also, thank you for Reese for setting me up with that gig, and the owner, really nice guy, super nice guy. What I like to do, so when I go out and I perform, I usually bring my trusty handy dandy black magic bag. Shit, I need to stop hitting this mic. I bring this bag and I try to keep things in specific areas. Also, I keep a very specific pocket management. And for me, I've had the same pocket management for the past like around almost like 13 years. So ever since middle school, I always kept a deck of cards in my left pocket, cell phone in my right pocket, wallet in my back left pocket, and miscellaneous in the back right. Usually nowadays, I usually keep my nest of wallets in there, or it could be like my keys or some coins, something like that. So it's always been the same for me, and it always has worked. And when I go out and I do a like walk around gig, it's very different because I also have a jacket on, and that also carries more pockets on there too. And sometimes every jacket's a little different too, because some of them have inside jacket, some of them have inside pockets, some of them have pockets within pockets. It's very weird, but yes, you got to have your pocket management down, because you can't go out to a gig, perform for people, and sit there 5 minutes for something that you probably have in a different pocket or it's in your bag. So you need to know where everything is, because you're gonna do something stupid that I did. But first, I want to show you this. This is a little coin bag. It's a handmade leather bag. You put whatever you want in it, but for me, I put my gimmicked coins in here, and it twists open. Also, red and black usually is everything that I have in my office. Inside this bag, I keep two things. I keep my imaginary coins by Garrett Thomas, and I also keep my double deception. So that's around like $140 of magic in this bag. 3 gimmicks in here and 4 real quarters in there. So with this, I try to keep this separated from my other stack of real quarters. I also bring a stack. If you ever go to your local bank, ask them for like a $10 roll of quarters. You get like a pretty decent size, about like you get 40 quarters in that packaging, and you go around, you can just show people tricks and stuff like that, and you'll always have those quarters on you. But I always keep these separate because 1, they're expensive. 2, they look exactly the same as a real quarter, and it takes a pretty long while to figure out which one is which. Some of them feel different, and some of them have some insignia telling you that it's a gimmick. And sometimes when you're in middle performing, it's extremely hard to tell which one is which, so you might as well just try not to risk it. So on this day, on the 19th, during my performance, I'm going out and I'm trying to do some tricks. I'm doing a lot of card tricks, a lot of just name a card, just doing that constantly. And so I try to switch it up. I try to do like a double cross and all those other type of things. And I was like, oh wait, I have my ox bender on me. If you don't know what ox bender is usually you just take a quarter, put it in the spectator's hand, and once they open their hands, it comes out bent just like this. I was rushing around because I wanted to do it, and I couldn't find my bag of quarters. I usually keep it off to the side, and I thought I had it on me, but it wasn't. It was like in some weird spot where I hid it because I was outside and I was performing for people in a line at a dispensary. And at this dispensary, once you walk up to the door, you have to literally order your stuff before you get into there. You order your stuff, you wait in line, you give the person your ID, you wait, and then you have to go inside, show another person your ID, and then take your mask off. They give you back your ID, you go up to a cashier, they hand you your stuff, and they kick you out. It's just like that. So I had to do something really, really fast for someone that was in line. So I wanted to do Ox Bender, super quick, super easy, really fast. So I took a coin out of here because remember, I have 3 gimmicks and I have 4 real quarters in here. And I was trying to look for a real quarter, and sometimes the gimmicks, I keep them in a specific order. I keep Double Deception on the bottom, and then I keep Imagination coins on top. And sometimes when you move them around like that, there's some space, they could get mixed up. And so I grabbed my bag here, removed the quarter, and I couldn't tell if it was the gimmick or not, and you really don't want to do that. I was performing Ox Bender, and I was like, this feels really weird. So I was thinking I either broke my Ox Bender, which is $100, or I broke my Double Deception gimmick, which is also $100. So either way, I just broke a $100 gimmick, and I performed the trick, did it. The guy loved it. He like freaked out, and then he walked away, and I checked. I broke my Double Deception quarter, and I was just deeply annoyed, and it was completely my fault. I can't really be upset. It's 100% me. No one else. That guy didn't do anything. It's all me. So you have to have your pocket management down, because if I just literally just grabbed it from, or just had like those quarters on me, but actually what I need to do is that I need to just keep my Imagination coins in here and keep Double Deception somewhere totally different, because Imagination coins, it's not as expensive as Double Deception. I think Imagination coins like $40, but a Double Deception is just $100. That's literally a third of my gig just going right back into a trick I've already owned, because just due to my own stupidity. And this doesn't go just for like quarters. This goes for everything like in your Magic repertoire, because I also own Double Cross and Super Sharpie. They're literally the same exact gimmick, but they just have 2 different implements on them. I'm not going to get into like how they work or anything. If you've seen one, you know how the other one works, and they look exactly the same. But for me, I try to keep my Double Cross in my breast pocket, and I try to keep my Super Sharpie in my left pocket. And you got to keep them separated, because you don't want to go in, do this, and then come back, and then you end up screwing something else up. Because I have actually done that. When I was trying to perform Double Cross, I accidentally did Super Sharpie, and it was extremely awkward. And yeah, you don't want that to happen. And I should get into it. I might make a separate video for it. One of my buddies, Nevin, he showed me a way to have really good like stage management also. How you perform a trick and you immediately ditch it and then move, so to keep your show flowing, because you don't want, that's even worse if you're on stage and like you're literally looking frantically for something. I will do a video on that, because I also use that in my stage gigs. But yeah guys, you don't want to do stupid stuff like that. You gotta keep organization is completely its key, because I also bring this. I made a video about this. It's one of my biggest videos too, weirdly enough. I think just everyday carry videos, like Peter McKinnon just made that a thing. But this, I keep all my stuff in here. You also do not want to overflow your pockets. Like I usually just keep my deck of cards, my Super Sharpie, and with the Super Sharpie, you use it just as a regular, just old marker too. So that doubles as a regular Sharpie and a gimmick as itself. So I don't need an extra marker on me. Sometimes I do forget it at a table, so I do bring an actual Sharpie with me just in case. Yeah, guys, that's really it. This video is trying to teach you to have the smoothest, most deceptive, but also very organized set of tricks, because in the book that I showed you guys, the magic stage management thing, I don't even remember the name of the book, but it's a really, really good book. But you know what I'm talking about. But that book, it taught me that you do not want to have your audience waiting, and you do not want to screw up, because it just destroys the entire trick itself. The whole thing falls apart. Like, if your audience member is out of it just like that, or if you end up screwing something up or breaking your own thing, it just compromises the entire trick. It just compromises everything. But yeah, guys, other than that, thank you guys so much. Please remember to like and subscribe to the video. I think I should make that stage management video. But yeah, other than that, guys, that's all, and thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.